What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Forgotten Circus. So this one's probably going to be a long one, a little doozy, so strap in. All right. So from the title, you know what this is about. So I'm going to go over it. First of all, this six episode garbage that y'all are doing, it needs to stop. Six episodes do not work for TV shows.
Not working.
But you'll do 6 episodes for Loki and then and I'm going to get on Loki about that ending. So there's going to be a lot of spoilers in this. You do 6 episodes with that. You do 6 episodes with Obi-Wan. How many episodes was all these short series, and then you got to wait like 2 to 3 years for it is ridiculous. It's not working. But then you'll make like 57 episodes of Andor, straight snooze fest, by the way. It had its ups and downs. You know, it was okay, but it was a straight snooze fest. And you can't be like, well, it was so many episodes and that's why we want to make them shorter. No, because some of those episodes were just straight filler. I counted like 5 that were straight filler. You'll make it it's like you picked the wrong ones to make longer episode or longer seasons for. I don't understand what we're doing over there. So let's get into like Loki. I love Loki. He's one of my favorite characters. Now he's technically not a villain anymore. He's gone through that arc. But this last episode, the season finale or maybe series finale, who knows, it's all over the place. They try and rush everything into this episode. This is why you need at least 10 episodes, Disney, Marvel, Star Wars, the whole Disney product. When you're doing TV shows, you need a minimum of 10.
At minimum.
It's got to be a minimum of 10 episodes because this 6 episode stuff is not working. So anyway, with Loki and it builds up to now he's basically the most powerful being. He is, I think, even more powerful than He Who Remains ever could be. He controls all the timelines, everything in time now. So I guess he's got a time. And I'm tired of those big goddamn horns. Make the horns smaller. I know in the comic books they're big, but sometimes it does not work in live action. It just doesn't. Like that dude's going to be hitting tree branches while he's walking around. He's going to get tangled up in the timelines. Like, what? And the worst throne I've ever seen. That throne sucked. You might want to watch Game of Thrones and look at the thrones. I mean, you should have done more of a Dragonstone throne for Loki because, I mean, if he's the god of time, it'd be dope. Or maybe it'd be like a grandfather clock with a big throne right there and he's sitting. Just make it more. Come on. Now, so he can control all time. So what's this do with the Kang Dynasty since he can control time? He can control time, go to anywhere in the timeline. So if I were Loki, and this would make sense since that's how you want it to be, Disney and Marvel, I would just go back in the timelines when Kang was all the timelines where there's Kang because he can see all the timelines. He knows where. Send the TVA to some of those timelines and, maybe not at the height of his power. No, you don't do it at the height of his power in that timeline with any Kang variant. You go back a little bit earlier in life, maybe toddler age or something like that, and kind of just ugh. And I'm saying that jokingly. I mean, it's a movie, it's TV series and stuff, but it would make sense. But anyway, let's get off of that. So I'm disappointed. I liked the episode. I thought it was rushed, but I'm going to get off. So this is going to be Marvel, Star Wars, just the whole Disney product that's going on right now. So then we get into the Marvels. And what's her name? Iman Vellani. She is a national treasure. She is so the girl that plays Kamala Khan, Miss Marvel. She just lights everything up, steals the show. And even in her TV show, she saved the TV show because the TV show wasn't that great either. The family dynamic was good. But Miss Marvel, so you finally have Carol lightening up, Carol Danvers, you know, she's lighting up a little bit. And then Monica and Rambeau, you got the Marvels. Yeah, so this movie, the female cast was great. They were the best thing in the movie. Nick Fury, Samuel just don't do it anymore. Just I know it's cash grabbing for you now, and you're like whatever, but yeah, it's they're doing you no justice anymore. You're basically the sidecar. You're no longer Nick Fury. You're the bear balancing on the ball in Marvel. You have become part of the circuit.
Join the circus.
No pun intended. But the females, they are great. Great chemistry. Loved them all together. And it's just it was surprising. I actually started like Captain Marvel. Like I liked her in this movie. In the first one, she was too like stone faced, but the way she was portrayed, I guess that's how they wanted it. But she lightened up a lot more in this one, Carol Danvers. And her character kind of developed, became kind of like the big sister, the big sister. And I always forget her name, the one that plays Monica Rambeau. But she was great. But the whole movie itself, look, I'm gonna tell you what this movie is. So this movie is like they took Disney and Marvel, Feige, took pieces from different chickens, ground it all up, and made one very undercooked, nasty chicken nugget.
So they're chick-nun nuggets.
They ground it all up and made one undercooked chicken nugget. That's what that movie is. So I will move on from that. Oh, yeah, and Brie Larson, I like your 180 that you're doing because, you got Rachel Zegler over there, which is also another Disney product that they're just letting run wild.
Rachel!
All the blame and stress isn't on you anymore, is it? So she's just loving it. She's like, see, I never did anything like that. And guess what? Brie Larson is an Academy Award winner. She can act. And I saw that movie. Amazing performance. Brie, get out of Marvel too. It's ruining you. You can stay with that Fast franchise. I know you're making buku money off of that. But so this is what I suggest for Disney, or what I personally suggest for Disney at the next Disney board meeting when they got all the Marvel people, Star Wars and stuff, and all those people. I think that Jigsaw should be allowed to attend from the movie Saw. I think Jigsaw should be allowed to attend that meeting.
I want to play a game. Here's what happens if you lose.
And at that meeting, I want something strapped, some apparatus strapped to their heads, and let's play the game. And if you're going in remotely to the meeting, you can get it too because you're a part of it. I'm pretty sure he would find you out. Yeah, let's have Jigsaw go there. That'd be great. And this whole Star Wars thing, so now Kevin Feige's moving from Marvel over to Star Wars. Who's going to take over Marvel? That's the rumor. I mean, the writer strike, actor strike has finally ended. I thought it ended like when I did that video like 2 months ago. See, it never ends with these people. But yeah, Feige. So now you're going to Star Wars. So what are we going to do? You know what? Let's up the ante. Let's just make them all mini series. If you want to make them that short, six episodes for everything, just make it a mini series. Just make it like three long episodes. Why not? Get it over with faster.
Six what?
It's a disaster over there. Kevin Feige going over to Star Wars. Look what's happened in Marvel since all the heavy hitters left. You shouldn't have killed everybody off. First of all, you shouldn't have started killing everybody off and because a lot of them, Robert Downey Jr. can still pull off Iron Man for a while. He's getting older, yes, but half of the stuff CGI with him anyway. Look at Captain America. You had him go back and then just get.
I don't know if you heard, but they killed off my character on the show.
And then look what you do. You let Taika Waititi just do his thing with, because he had one good movie, right? But you guys always have your hands in the cookie jar and want to control everything, right? Which kills me. I don't understand why stuff like that happens. Like, you just let him have free reign. And Thor: Love and Thunder was absolutely terrible and controversial, because that scene with the kids when they were fighting, all right, kind of controversial, man. You turned these little children into basically mass murderers. I don't care if they're from some different dimension. The same intent was to do what they did. Kevin Feige taking over Star Wars. You can't even handle Marvel anymore. So you just jump from one ship to ruin the other ship. You got Jon Favreau, which are doing totally dirty. He basically, with the first season of Mandalorian, friggin' set the standard and had people interest. That was the flagship for Disney Plus, and you ruined that one too. That's all y'all are doing. You know what? Sell all these products off. Sell Marvel off to other people that want it, preferably Warner Bros. Sell Star Wars off to whoever, preferably Warner Bros. Just sell them off. Handle your little cartoon kingdom and your parks, because this is getting too much. You can't even handle your parks right now. Ticket prices going up.
How do you justify paying those prices?
People that had lifetime passes seemingly don't have lifetime pass anymore. They're like, well, it's not for now. It only covers that area, so you got to buy this. It's a total wreck. It's a total mess over there. It needs overhaul. It really does. And some people need to, and I don't wish for anybody to lose their job, but a lot of these people, these big time execs, they don't lose their job technically. Let's be honest. They get removed from the position. They get a severance. They get stock options. They actually probably get producer credits for anything else. So anything else that's going out. So a lot of these movies that they don't do for a while, like Blade, and it just sits there. I guarantee you that let's say Kevin Feige gets removed or something like that. If that's in 2026, they're still going to put him as a producer, because he was part of the whole start of that. They're still going to he's going to get paid for that whenever it comes. It's a constantly getting paid. They're fine. They get royalties. That's why they always want to get into producer credits, even though they're not doing anything. Like, come on, let's be honest. Kathleen Kennedy, she was probably hot back in the day with, like, and I'm not talking about physically or look, but by her work with E.T., Amblin. She was running Amblin, doing a good job, but then got caught up in the game. We don't know her story, but she will get paid forever because she literally had them put her as an executive producer on everything that Disney did. She's going to get royalties forever. So I'm going back to when they get removed, sometimes it's a stress reliever for a lot of them. They're like, well, I'm still getting paid. I got stock options, royalties, all that. Oh, I just stepped down from the position. Come on now.
Sounds like a win-win to me. Come again.
This has got to be fixed. It's all over the place. You not only have you ruined the superhero era. Isn't it funny how fast that went? We were watching Endgame. You had Ragnarok. We're going to forget about the Dark World. But like the first Thor, Captain America. I mean, Iron Man, except for certain ones. The first Iron Man is so dope, though. And that was directed by, and you need to thank, you doing Jon Favreau dirty. He came out with basically, now I know, he came out with The Mandalorian, and he directed Iron Man. And he's happy. He's happy too. Like, why isn't this guy like totally in charge of anything? But you got these top level execs that have been in there so long. I mean, it's almost like our government right now. And I don't want to even get into politics. But you know what? For some odd reason, they keep pushing this woke agenda in all their movies that they put. I mean, look at Snow White. You might as well now, if you want to be woke and do an agenda, be like Snow White in the Hood.
That we're woke.
Instead of the dwarves, you got Snow White and the hoodlums. I don't know. Make it creative. Yeah, because Snow White is supposed, and I'm black. All right, and I know by looking at it, Snow White is white. Okay, skin as white as snow.
Skin white as snow.
Unless we are albino, I can understand it's an albino. And nothing wrong with albinos. Nothing wrong. But a fair skin, like, I can understand that. Oh, skin is white as snow. Oh, got it. Because some of them, they're very beautiful, very beautiful. Am I even allowed? Hopefully, I don't get demonetized for that. I didn't mean it like that. But yeah, you got her, and then you got this girl running around. You can't. You might want to talk to her and get the PR team to be like, you say nothing anymore. Because now she affecting the Hunger Games too. I know there's different franchise and all that stuff, but you're letting her run wild. You got all Kathleen Kennedy doing whatever she wants. Bob Iger, we know what you doing. You trying? Come on, bro. You came back to Disney because you still want to be that ambassador to the U.S. to what is it, Europe or something? See, there's too much politics involved in these movies now. Whatever happened to just movies being movies? I can understand when you're making a movie about politics.
It makes total sense. Total sense.
But these people are flying around with capes, hammers, nanotech steel. I don't think they're worried about the politics that we have now. Because you seem to have forgot that movies are an escape from kind of like, not reality, but real life. That's your escape. And it's entertainment. So if you involve the real world into the entertainment that you're trying to get away from, it causes some type of, I don't know, conflict of interest. And who knows when Blade's coming out? I made that Blade video. You'll probably see that. But who knows when that's coming out? I mean, and this whole thing and Jonathan Majors in this episode is great when he comes back as he who remains. And it's unfortunate that his situation is iffy. It could go either way. We don't know if he did it. We don't know if he not did it. But that's another thing you did. You put everything into a person. You built a whole upcoming franchise.
I am king!
Like, it's all the Kang Dynasty. Everything's going to run into the Kang Dynasty. You put it all into one performance. That's the problem with y'all. Y'all you're doing too much. You know when people say, yo, you're doing too much, bro. You're doing too much. Chill out. Take a break. You're doing too much. Somebody needs to say that to Disney.
All right, let's back up here. Let's all just back up.
Obviously, this is too much for y'all. Because it's getting to the point, I don't care about superheroes anymore, man. I want some new stuff. So, you're doing it to yourself. I don't even want to watch Disney cartoons anymore. You know, the classic cartoons. I don't even want to watch it. Because I know at that era, the golden age in Disney, I remember. I mean, the golden age with Disney and cartoons has been forever, but like, it's your woke agendas that why if the character's that way, that's people aren't going to be bothered about it. It's too woke, but that's what you get. And it's happening. The downfall is happening. And I don't see any way you're going to get bailed out of this one unless you remove certain people from your organization. You know, when you got those like in real life, when you got that one friend that you just don't know about them, you know what I mean? I trust Disney now more than a cousin that said, "Hey, let me borrow 20 till payday. I'll pay you back on payday. I get paid in 2 weeks." Yeah, that's how I am. So anyway, sorry about that. It did go a little long. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm trying to build this channel. Let's get this channel big. I'm pretty sure I'm going to do a lot more of these. And if I say something positive about a Marvel show, that's probably not me. That's probably my doppelganger. I've been abducted by Disney and been implanted in this chair right here with this microphone talking to you. Maybe I am now. But anyway, like, comment, and subscribe. And I want everyone to subscribe. And I do mean everyone.